The best directors are hunters. They know nothing thrills a movie audience like a twist ending they didn't see coming. Some movies put away too much pressure on the conclusion to validate the whole story. For that reason, they are unforgettable. We have collected top 20 shocking plot twist ending movies list of all time. Number 20, Confession. IMDb 7.8. A grieving mother turns into a cold-blooded avenger to pay back the people responsible for her daughter's death. One of the darkest, deeply psychological masterpiece that was ever directed. I love this movie so many reasons. I believe most of the people aren't ready for this kind of work. It took me by surprise, shocked me, and made me cry.
メルテルなんか死んでもいい。
君は明らかに出来損ないだよ。
あいつこそ出来損ないだ。ざまあみろ。折口は悪魔だ。殺してやりたい。
想像を絶する告白があなたの命に突き刺さる。今極限のエンターテインメントが幕を開ける。告白。
これが私の復讐です。
Number 19, The Wicker Man. IMDb 7.5. Sergeant Howie arrives on the small Scottish mystery island to investigate the report of a missing child. The more Sergeant Howie learns about the islanders' strange practices, the closer he gets to tracking down the missing child. I am a huge horror fan, and this movie is one of the most disturbing horror movies that come to mind. It doesn't need extreme bloody violences, jump scare to make it scary, but it truly is a very unsettling film. Right from the start, the film perfectly builds suspense and a very uncanny atmosphere.
You are the fool, Mr. Howie. You are the fool, Mr. Howie.
Where is Rowan Morrison? Oh my God!
Number 18, The Invisible Guest. IMDb 8.1. A young businessman wakes up in a locked hotel room next to the body of his dead lover. He hires a prestigious lawyer to defend him, and over the course of one night, they work together to find out what happened. The Invisible Guest is a Spanish crime thriller film. The plot is simply mind-blowing, and the continuous twist, one after the other, would keep you captivated and asking for more.
¿Qué le sugiere este puzzle?
¿Qué le sugiere a usted?
Number 17, The Others. Grace moves into a new house with her two photosensitive children in Jersey. When a series of inexplicable events occur, Grace starts to believing that her house is haunted. The plot twist at the end was extremely clever and shocking, which still made sense to the theme of the movie, which also explains a lot leading up to the ending. The acting, visual directing, everything was perfect. I would highly recommend it to anyone.
Sooner or later, she'll see them. Then everything will be different.
What do you want?
They're everywhere. They say this house is theirs.
Children!
Come here!
Run!
Can't you hear it? There's someone there.
Number 16, Old Boy. IMDb 8.4. A man held captive for no apparent reason for years, is given a cell phone, money, and expensive clothes and released, unless he find out the identity of his captor. And even Oates' fate awaits him. Not for everyone, but if you have strong heart, Old Boy is sure to impress. Great movie with new revenge concept. Suspense already exists even from starting in movie. Number 15, Arrival, IMDb 7.9. Are you lost in this endless journey of mankind? Then this is the perfect movie to watch and understand the essence of living. I was so much confused when I started watching the movie, but when the movie grew over time, it was just amazing to think in a way you would have never imagined.
Well, I guess I don't need to tell you you're putting yourself at risk.
Now that's a proper introduction.
I need everybody working on this.
I feel like everything that happens comes down to the two of us.
What the hell is she doing?
Do trust me.
Number 14, Unbreakable, IMDb 7.3. David, a security guard, survives a fatal train accident only to be tracked down by a man named Eliza Price, who claims that David is blessed with superhuman abilities. One of the most underrated movies of its time. This movie came out in a time when superhero movies weren't big sellouts, but hats off to director's efforts that made this movie so enjoyable, and the plot twist make this film evergreen.
Where are the other passengers?
Your train derailed. Took a curve too fast. A second train collided with yours after it derailed. The debris spread over 1 mile.
Why are you looking at me like that?
There are 2 reasons why I'm looking at you like this. 1, because it seems you are the only survivor of this train wreck. And 2, you don't have a scratch on you.
I know what's going through your mind right now. You're searching for meaning in all of this.
Number 13, Knives Out, IMDb 7.9. When a crime novelist, Harlan Thrombey, is found dead at his estate just after his 85th birthday, the inquisitive detective Benoit Blanc is mysteriously enlisted to investigate. From Harlan's dysfunctional family to his devoted staff, Blanc shifts through a web of red herrings and self-serving lies to uncover the truth behind Harlan's death. Clever and funny throughout, Knives Out is an enjoyable murder mystery, both fresh and classic at the same time. Strong points include beautiful art direction and fabulous ensemble cast. Daniel Craig is particularly fun, as well as the mystery plot itself, which keep most of audience guessing the entire time.
Gonna fly, I'll take a chance. Ride high, for my numbers up. I'm gonna fill my cup. Gonna live.
You know something. Spill it.
I suspect foul play.
Number 12, The Handmaiden, IMDb 8.1. A woman is hired as a handmaiden to a Japanese heirs, but secretly she is involved in a plot to defraud her. Truly a masterpiece. Visual aesthetics of this film are too good. There are so many twists and turns that would leave you completely shocked. Number 11. Identity. IMDb 7.3. When a storm breaks out in the Nevada desert, 10 people seek refuge in an isolated motel. At the same time, a serial killer under the care of psychiatrist doctor who has just found the killer revealing journal awaits execution for murdering a group of motel guests. A thought-provoking right from beginning to end. A great plot twist, quick and violent moments when you watch the movie. It is a great switch up from the normal thriller movie with some scenes that will stick with you when you turn it off.
What happened at the motel? People started dying.
Let's take a look at the top 10 shocking plot twist ending movies list of all time. Number 10. Machinist. IMDb 7.7. Trevor, an Islamic lathe operator who has not slept for months, experiences unusual occurrence at work and home. A strange man follows him everywhere, but no one else seems to notice him. This is one of the best psychological thriller films ever made in the history of cinema, and Christian Bale's dedication for the role is really impressive. Difficult to understand the depth of the story, but you have to watch it more than once to know the story. Cinematography work and background music is very engaging.
Radio says there's a storm on the way. I'd say it's already here.
I need someone to know.
Hey! It's a breaker!
Is someone chasing you?
Not yet. But they will when they find out who I am.
Number 9. Saw. IMDb 7.6. Two men awaken to find themselves on opposite sides of a dead body, each with specific instruction to kill the other or face consequences. These two are the latest victim of the Jigsaw Killer. What an amazing film! It is one of the few films which is as good as we can expect. The best part of this film is its ending, with the amazing theme music playing in the background. Ending made me stand for a minute.
Cut through our chains. He wants us to cut through our feet.
Most people are so ungrateful to be alive. Not anymore.
You are a drug addict. Do you think that is why he picked you?
He helped me.
Live or die. Make your choice.
Number 8. Get Out. IMDb 7.7. Chris, an African American man, decides to visit his white girlfriend's parents during a weekend getaway. Although they seem normal at first, he is not prepared to experience the horror ahead. Great social thriller with a horrifying truth. This movie delivers true horror instead of ghosts or spirits. In movie contains the every element which generate the terrifying feelings.
Get out.
Sorry, man.
Get out! Yo!
Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, the keys. Just get the keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose?
sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Mine is a terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste.
If there's too many white people, I get nervous.
No. No. No.
Number 7. Primal Fear. IMDb 7.7. Young altar boy Aaron's Templar's life changes when he is accused of murdering a priest. Things take a turn when a lawyer, Martin Vale, decides to take up his case. Primal Fear is a courtroom drama thriller with amazing performances. There are some brilliant twists which blow your mind away. I usually am able to predict twists beforehand in most of the movies, but this movie grabs your focus so strongly that you can't see things coming before they actually happen.
So how you gonna get him off?
I don't know. What do you think he's up to?
I honestly don't know.
I saw the tape. I know what he did to you.
Do you know what I would do if someone did that to me? I would stab him 78 times.
It's a mistake to stick your thumb in the eyes of the most powerful people in this city.
You're worse than the thugs you represent.
Objection, Your Honor.
Next thing you know, he'll be objecting if we want to bring in the murder weapon.
Well, now the chief brings it up.
You're on dangerous ground here.
You print any of this, I'll sue your ass.
Number 6. Gone Girl. IMDb 8.1. Nick Dune discovers that the entire media focus has shifted on him when his wife, Amy Dune, mysteriously disappears on the day of their 5th wedding anniversary. Absolutely thrilling and a very accurate adaptation of the novel. The lead casting is appropriate and closely matches the description provided in the novel. Dark, twisted and engaging. It is one of my favorite thrillers till date.
You need to tell me, how was your marriage, Nick?
Are you asking me if I killed my wife?
Man of my dreams. This man of mine may kill me.
What about my son, Nick?
This man may kill me. In her own words, this man may truly kill me.
You ever hear the expression, the simplest answer is often the correct one?
Actually, I've never found that to be true.
Let's take a look of top 5 shocking plot twist ending movies list of all time. Number 5. The Prestige. IMDb 8.5. Two friends and fellow magician becomes bitter enemies after a sudden tragedy. As they devote themselves to this rivalry, they make sacrifices that bring them fame, but with terrible consequences. This is outstanding, marvelous from beginning to the end, and the performance of every actor, especially Hugh, is amazing. Christopher Nolan's direction is also fantastic with his signature ending scene.
That's why there's a third act called The Prestige. This is the part with the twists and turns, where lives hang in the balance.
Julie, come on!
And you see something shocking you've never seen before. This was built by a man who can actually do what magicians pretend to do.
Real magic.
I know what you really are.
How does he do it? You want the truth?
Nothing is impossible.
Abracadabra.
Number 4. The Unusual Suspect. IMDb 8.5. 5 criminals meet during a routine police lineup. Upon their release, they plan to pull off a dangerous heist worth $3 million. The Unusual Suspect is a crime mystery movie which won the Best Original Screenplay Award and 35th Greatest Screenplay of all time. Kevin Spacey also won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
I'm telling you, it's Kaiser Soze!
There is no Kaiser Soze.
Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God. And the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
Number 3. Fight Club. IMDb 8.8. A depressed man suffering from insomnia meets a strange soap salesman named Tyler Durden and soon finds himself living in his schoollit house. Once you watch this movie, you cannot take this out of your mind. Brad Pitt and Edward Norton performances are simply awesome. Never bore how many times you watched this movie.
You were looking for a way to change your life. You got it.
I'm stopping this.
It's already done, so shut up.
What kind of sick game are you playing? Oh my god.
You kids.
This is too much.
In the end, you will thank me.
Whoa! Whoa! If you could fight anyone, who would you fight?
Shatner. I'd fight William Shatner.
Number 2. The Sixth Sense. IMDb 8.1. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist, starts treating a young boy who acts as a medium of communication between the former and a slew of unhappy spirits. Fantastic movie, fantastic acting, fantastic story plot. A must-watch masterpiece you should take your children to see. This movie is absolutely great. It is a classic that anyone who is into movies should definitely watch. You cannot forget this for the unexpected twist.
Time. They're everywhere.
You can see them, so you need to help them.
What if they don't want to help?
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you know for sure?
Is anyone there?
Look out! Please make them leave.
I'm working on it.
Now the best shocking plot twist ending movies of all time. Before that, please consider subscribing to my channel. Helping one person might not change the whole world, but it could change the world for one person. Number 1. Shutter Island. IMDb 8.2. Teddy Daniels and Chuck Aule, two US Marshals, are sent to an asylum on a remote island in order to investigate the disappearance of a patient, where Teddy uncovers a shocking truth about the place. Such a perfect movie, an amazing, breathtaking psychological thriller with plot twist. Leonardo DiCaprio never fails to deliver. This is a highly recommended movie you must watch before you die.
I've built something valuable here. I'm not going to give up the fight.
What if while you were looking into them, they were looking into you? Now they have us both here, now.
Let me see your face.
Let me see your damn face now! Don't move, don't move!
So, leave a comment which one is your favorite.